Yeah, well, that was a ridiculous match. Not to mention Addymestic showing how he can play his heart out and how ridiculous it is when he's actually able to play.
I mean, the same way that he just turned around this set against Agzo. That was absolutely absurd. It's what we were used to seeing from Addymestic, right? Just completely controlling a match.
3, 2,
Right.
1,
I'm liking that I'm seeing a lot of character commitment from a lot of these people. We were seeing earlier in the top 16, top 32 area, there's a lot of people that are switching out characters, but it's really showing that players have picked characters and have prepared certain legends for these matchups. I think we're hearing right now Addymestic versus Stikieuh. I think that's what's going to be in the next match we're going to see in loser semis. But so I imagine Stikieuh is going to be playing both VAR, and Addymestic is going to be sticking to Val. He hasn't changed anything in this thing. Sword consistency is trademark. And this is the match. Yes.
This is the match, and Stikieuh is already up a stock. How did that happen? I saw him land a bare neutral signature with the hammer that just cleared Addymestic out of the way.
Yeah, and apparently that was enough. The side light, light ended recovery is able to even it up. That's what Addymestic was liking. That's why he was liking most of his KOs on earlier on in the bracket. It's probably one of the more comfortable combos on gauntlets for sure, especially if you get the dodge.
Just evening up the stocks, not a lot of damage on either. Pretty much just resetting the match at 2 stocks apiece.
Nice neutral light cider, the gauntlet string.
Addy. Addy.
I love when he's like, you know what? Normally players will dodge here, but I feel like you're going for a hard read, so I'm just going to keep making this combo go off the stage. And he goes in for that side light ground pound, gets that jump read, manages to make it back and gets a D-light, but the dare misses out as Addymestic dodges past it. And now the recovery blows are being exchanged left and right.
And Stikieuh with a little bit of the damage lead. Addymestic looking to close this up. You gotta be so cautious. I know Addymestic really wants a gravity cancel side signature, or even just one on the ground. Send him down through the wedge. There it is! Off the side.
You knew it was coming, and there it was. He sends him flying, but it didn't matter. Stikieuh was like, you know what? I just feel like recovering right now, also while killing you. And he's able to get that stock, confirming the lead that he had earlier on. However, it's so close. Neutral light comes out. I wouldn't be surprised if Addymestic's able to get a nice edge guard here. Goes for that downer. Stikieuh manages to make it back onto the stage. Looking for a downlight. Sair sends him off. Addymestic trying to get this confirmed, and that was a nice dare. Very clean.
Again, full reset, even stocks.
We'll see if either player takes advantage of that Twilight Grove Island on the right as he picks up this hammer. He's looking for, I'm loving these dash jumps. He's able to maneuver all around him. Down air does not convert into an air. Both players failing to start some strings here, but getting some nice chip damage in as he gets that down air.
And Stikieuh with those hammer down airs. We saw him use them in previous sets, just scooping people out of the sky.
and oftentimes putting out a move to bait players to go into range so that he can get that down air, like so. Another down air connects, and that's damage. The stomp comes out. He slides a little bit too far for the Sair to connect, but he's got. Actually, this is dead even.
There you go, sword mirror. Damage just even. This is classic Brawlhalla.
Classic Brawlhalla indeed, especially on Twilight Grove. Is he
Okay.
I couldn't finish my sentence. I saw that neutral sig coming out. I was like, oh no, is that going to clip? Is that going to be the end? He goes for a down air. Side sig barely misses out here as Addymestic is trying to maneuver around the stage, just land, get a weapon, but his dodge is gone. Nice kick onto the side of the stage. The Twilight Grove Island possibly saving him there as Sticky covers his head with the weapon toss. Stop, doesn't get the Sair for the down air. Doesn't KO. One more down air might do it. The Nair does not connect. Side light. Ooh, both players are at kill percent here, and Sticky just dropped his weapon.
About to rearm. No, Addymestic denying that one. There it is, down air, closing out the first game. Addymestic by the skin of his teeth.
What a patient down air, and it was like the first down air where he's having such a great job at reading Stikieuh as he's trying to recover. He's like, okay, before I recognized you weren't going to dodge right away, I fell, I hit you with the down air. That time, I'm going to wait for your jump. Down air comes out, and he gets that confirmed. Here's Stikieuh. Neutral light comes out, waits, jump down air. Waits for that dodge. Excellent. We're going to game 2 here in this best of 3. This is going to be the last best of 3 that we've got so far. Loser semifinals. This determines who gets in the top 3 and who gets 4th place. Important match here as Addymestic takes game 1.
A lot on the line. Let's see who grabs the first weapon. Addymestic with the sword, but Stikieuh punishing, getting that early damage.
Nice neutral light comes out here. He's putting out those nairs. Neutral light once again as he puts up the down light, and Stikieuh is trying to get in with his hammer and finding these nice side lights. I haven't seen too many hammer strings from him yet. He's having trouble converting into neutral layers off of attacks. There's the down air, sends Addymestic up, but he's not getting a lot more damage off of it once he lands that. But the side light stomps there. What am I talking about?
Against the wedge?
Ooh, I was expecting a
Oh, the bear! Just mauling him in the cave!
Oh, that turning Addymestic into a literal pinball there as he was trying to. If that island wasn't there, that was the stock. Addymestic feeling a little lucky right now, but Stikieuh can hit him with a plethora of moves to get the KO here.
Yep. Ooh, dodging just past the weapon throw.
Recovery
Arms with the hammer.
barely doesn't kill because of where he was underneath the stage. That side air. He's up by the platform. The
Trade
weapon toss
weapon
is
throws.
trading. They're both off
So
stage.
dangerous off the edge. Addymestic going off the top. Stikieuh stock lead just a minute in.
He's definitely feeling good about that. He's like, okay, I could work with. Well, you know, he had the right idea with the weapon toss. Unfortunately, Addymestic was a step ahead of him with that recovery. He's like, you know what? I'll take your 7 damage to get that KO. And now he's getting a lot more than 7 damage when he starts off with these sword strings. Nice patience on that ground pound, just barely avoiding the neutral light. D-light down air. D-light down air.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible
Addymestic,
strings.
Please. This is the lead that he's been looking for. The side air too? Stikieuh trying to reset, but Addymestic just there, waiting.
Addymestic's showing that he's not just a gauntlet player here, that he picks this character for all of its resources. Weapon toss forces the dodge, gets the ground pound. A second ground pound comes in, and Stikieuh loses that stock way earlier than before.
Unnecessary violence.
Addymestic 2-1. Stikieuh on tournament stock. This is going to determine who gets into losers finals. Top 3 coming right up after this match, and now Addymestic is finding even more damage on the Stikieuh here. Finds that downlight, doesn't get anything else off of it. Stikieuh, he just can't get in. Neutral sig connects, goes for the GC downlight. Stikieuh is lost in this matchup as Addymestic is just brutalizing his opponent.
Man, Stikieuh needs to find some sort of hit, some way to stabilize this match, because Addymestic's sword has been doing crazy work.
That side, okay, so that's a unique property of that signature, and he hadn't used it all tournament. And what he did there is, if you side sig with Val and you go off the stage, instead of just falling, like going straight towards the stage, you do this little dip downwards, which is what he got, and he spiked his opponent.